And today I'm going to walk you through how to assign my digital math activities and Google Form exit tickets in your Google Classroom to your students. So the first thing you do once you're in your classroom, you're going to select the classwork tab. And I've already gone ahead and set up a topic for my students. So today I'm going to assign them a unit rate activity. So I would store it under unit rate. You can make topics to organize your classroom with each of the topics that you teach, or you don't have to make topics at all, and it'll just display the work in the order that it was assigned. So to assign the digital math activities, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Create, and you're going to select Create Assignment. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make the title. So let's say we're going to call it Unit Rate Digital Practice. And you can type instructions in if you would like, or there are also instructions in the slides for the students, so they don't technically need to have the instructions typed out for them. Over here, you're going to go over and you're going to select, you can select to add all students, or if you don't want all students to receive it, when you have students in your classroom, you can also just select certain students' names. You can select to add it just to one class, or if you teach multiple classes of the same subject and the same topic, so they'll be doing the same work, you can assign it to multiple classes at one time. You can decide how many points the activity is going to be worth, or if it's going to be ungraded. You can set a due date. So let's go ahead, I'll set it for Friday. You can set what time you want it due. And then you select which topic you want it under. If you haven't made a topic yet, you would hit Create Topic and type in the title of the topic, or you can select the topic if you already have it created. For some assignments, you can create a rubric. For the digital math practice activities, I don't have a rubric created for them. I use the rubrics more for different writing activities. Once you have all that set up, you're going to go over and you're going to select Add. And this is where you're going to add the work for your students. And you're going to select your Google Drive. And you're going to look for your recent stuff. So this is the assignment, the unit rate digital math activities. You're going to select it and hit Add. And then down here, this is a really important part. There are three options for the activity. You can hit Students Can View File, Students Can Edit File, or Make a Copy for each student. And you're going to want to select Make a Copy for each student. If you don't, then the students either, if you select Can View File, they won't be able to edit it at all unless they make their own copy. And if you select Students Can Edit File, they're all going to be editing your original file at the same time. So when you select Make a Copy for each student, they each get their own individualized copy of this file that they are then able to edit, and it is then already attached to the Google assignment for them to turn in right away. So once you have that set, you're ready to assign. So you're just going to go up and you're going to hit Assign. And it might take a couple seconds to process and get through, especially if lots of people are on Google Classroom right now. Sometimes I have to go ahead and refresh my classroom as well, and then it'll just show up. Once you have that assigned, you can also assign the Google form through an assignment so they see it in the classroom. I also put the link in the digital math activities assignment, so once they finish the math activities, it reminds them to go do that activity right away. But I also like to assign it as a quiz assignment. And so I always hit Add Quiz Assignment. And so I would name it Unit Rate Exit Ticket. Again, I would go over and select if I wanted for one class, multiple classes, the points, what day it's due, and set all of that up and put it under the unit rate topic. And then for these, I normally do type in the instructions. I always type in complete the Google form exit ticket. Once completed, please mark this assignment as done. Because they don't have anything really attached individually to turn in, so you have till you know they've taken it and finished it, they will need to mark it as done. Again, I will go in and I'm going to go into my Google Drive and I'm going to find my quiz. So I'm going to be looking for my unit rate exit ticket. And you can always make, if you aren't sure if you clicked the right one, you can always go in and double check that you picked what you're looking for. So I've picked the right one. You can import the grades directly into the classroom after they've taken it. So grade importing automatically limits each form to one response. You can also, if you don't click that, you can self-select adding one response per user. And it restricts the users to just your domain. Other settings you can mess with in this assignment is you can ask it to collect their email addresses. Again, restrict users to your domain. So your school normally has a G Suite account, so it would just be kids that have accounts within your school district would be able to take it. You can limit one response. For quizzes, I always make this a quiz, so it assigns the point values and allows the auto grading for the multiple choice and short answer questions. I let them see their grade immediately after they've completed the assignment. I also let them see what they missed and what each answer was valued at, but I don't let them see the correct answers right away. Another thing that I like to do with this is I like to schedule it so it's not there right away. When it's the actual just work, I don't mind that it's sitting there all day ready to go. But for my quizzes, I don't want them taking it before they do the assignment. So I schedule my exit tickets for the last 15 minutes of class. So let's say that we're taking this on March 27th and I want it to unlock at 2:45 p.m. So let's say my math class is from 2 to 3. And so the last 15 minutes, I want the exit ticket to be unlocked and accessible for my students to complete. So this would not show up for the students until 2:45. So that's why it's in gray. So the unit rate digital practice, my students would be able to see right now. But the unit rate exit ticket, they would not be able to see yet. And you can always go back in and edit it. So they, at 2:45 on Friday, March 27th, that exit ticket assignment would be available for them to see. And so it would turn pink on my screen and it would appear on their screen.